Hello and welcome to English 126. My name is James, and this is going to be a really short video just to introduce myself to you. You can see my face. You'll see me typing at you an awful lot over these next few weeks, and we just want to tell you a few words about the course. So this is an English composition course. It's a lot like English 122, which you have taken by now because it's a prerequisite for this course. Um, but it's considered an advanced composition course. So that means we're going to be building on what you've done in English 122. So hold on to everything you've got and just keep building from there. It's also a critical thinking course, and what that means is that we're going to be trying to. You've been doing critical thinking your whole lives, okay? So that you even if you don't quite know how to define that term, we'll start doing that this week. Um, you've been doing it. One thing I will say about what the focus of this class is making those kinds of critical thinking choices that you've been doing your whole life, making those things visible and doing those in your writing. And also analyzing the writing of other people with an eye towards not just what they're saying, but how they're saying it. How do people construct arguments? And we're going to be doing that through a kind of overall course theme, which is about social justice and social movements. And so you're going to be looking at lots of hot button contemporary issues where there's a lot of debate around these issues. And what we'll find is that people in the class won't agree on everything, and that's going to make for some difficult but really interesting conversation, I hope, over the course of these next 6 weeks. You have 3 essays to do, a total of 6,000 words or more, and one of those essays is due at the end of the second week, then the second one at the end of the third week, and then the final paper is due at the end of the 6th week, kind of in the middle of the 6th week. And you're going to have discussion posts and shorter writing assignments along the way. There's going to be lots of reading to do and lots of writing to do. There is content to view on the site, and you should expect to spend a lot of time in this course. This is a semester's worth of material packed into 6 weeks. It's not any different from a regular semester course. The requirements are really the same. So this course is almost like a full-time job for the next 6 weeks. The way that credits are calculated is there's 54 hours in a regular semester, and that's been packed into 6 weeks. But that's of class time, of face-to-face class time, or the online equivalent. Plus, you can expect double that in independent work. So if you add all that together, that adds up to almost 30 hours a week that you can expect to dedicate to this class. So you're taking on a lot, all right? It's important you have a accurate and realistic expectation for the amount of work that it's going to take to complete this class. If you have any concerns, please let me know. But there's not a lot of time to fall behind in a 6-week semester. So if you're concerned about stuff, you want to get in touch with me really as soon as possible. The class will sort of unfurl in week chunks, and the following week will always be available on the Friday of the previous week. So week 1 is available to you now as soon as you complete this welcome module, and you can get started right away. And then week 2 will become available to you on Friday, and so forth. And it will continue like that over the next 6 weeks. For now, your job is to read carefully through this welcome module. There's lots of policies on the syllabus to look at. Please read all of that very carefully. There's going to be a quiz at the end and an introduction post where you introduce yourself to the class so that we all get to know each other a little bit, because we're going to be seeing each other a lot on this site over the next 6 weeks. Um, Finally, if you have any concerns at any time, please get in touch with me through the Canvas messaging. That's the best way to reach me. I'm also available to talk to you through make a video conference date with you or a chat date if you want to talk over things, some anything that you need help with in the course. All right. So I will be available to you, and I'll try to be as responsive as I can be. I'll be working hard to keep up with the work all of you all are doing. All right, I think that's it for me for now. Enjoy this week, and please get in touch with any questions.